When you and the team are pitching a
to fool the world, you lost your self-esteem along the way. Yeah. Good God, you're coming up with reasons. Good God, you're dragging it out. Good God, it's the changing of the seasons. I feel so raped, so follow me down and just fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong. Fake it if you feel like affection. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite. You used to know that the lies won't hide your flaws. No sense in hiding all of yours. You gave up on your dreams along the way. Yeah. Good God, you're coming up with reasons. Good God, you're dragging it out. And good God, it's the changing of the seasons. I feel so raped, so follow me down and just fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong. Yeah, fake it if you feel like affection. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite. I can fake with the best of anyone. I can fake with the best of them all. I can fake with the best of anyone. I can fake it all. Who's to know if your soul will fade at all? The one you sold to fool the world. You lost your self-esteem along the way. Yeah! Good God, you're coming up with reasons. Good God, you're dragging it out. Good God, it's the changing of the season. I feel so right, man. Follow me down and just fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong. Yeah, fake it if you feel like affection. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite. Fake it if you're out of direction. Fake it if you don't belong. Yeah, fake it if you feel like affection. Whoa, you're such a fucking hypocrite.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, or brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back. Thought she was a goner, but the bitch came back. She couldn't stay away. Don't you know the bitch came back? I like her so much better when she's down on her knees, 'cause when she's in my face is when I'm starting to see that all my friends are right for thinking that we be wrong. Well, she's so fucking stupid that she's singing along. The trouble with girls is they're all the same. Forget the diamonds and pearls, they just want a ring. Before you know it, you're like a dog on a leash. Well, you can try and change the world, but you won't change me. The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back. Thought she was a goner, but the bitch came back. She couldn't stay away. Don't you know the bitch came back? There she goes again, she's always breaking my balls. No matter what I do, somehow it's always my fault. She says I must be cheating 'cause I turned off my phone, but that's the only frickin' way she'll leave me alone. The trouble with girls is it's never enough. They love to complain and they never shut up. They like to tell you the way it ought to be. Go on and tell the world, but just don't tell me. The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back. Thought she was a goner, but the bitch came back. She couldn't stay away. Don't you know the bitch came back? It ain't a joke when I say I wanna throw you out. Look who's laughing now. The bitch came back. The bitch came back. The bitch came back. She just couldn't stay away. The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back. Thought she was a goner, but the bitch came back. She won't stay the fuck away. The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. They're probably watching that guy drive around, Squirrel, with 700 people watching him drive around in circles, listening to a police monitor. Because that's where the fate of YouTube is. Drive around in a car in a YouTube monitor with a police monitor, and you're good to go. I don't know, Sherry Ann. I'm live now. So, welcome everyone. Welcome members, Patreon, subs, haters, lurkers, everyone in between. I'll take haters at this moment because, oh, it's horrible. But a couple things I want to say. One, I sincerely apologize for not being able to start tonight. I don't know if you guys have taken a look at the website. I've been working on it nonstop. I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning the last couple of nights. So I've been working really diligently to get this done. And when I turned around and looked today, it was like 6 o'clock. Totally not prepared. So we're definitely going to start next week. I promise. I need to get this website done. It is my bread and butter, and I need to get it done. So that is why I am putting off tonight until tomorrow. But I will tell you the case. Just so you guys, if you want to get a head start on it, you want to check it out, it's actually a really big case. And it happened like 20 or 25 years ago. It's the murder of Nick Kunzelman and Stephanie Hart-Grizzell in Columbine, and it is still unsolved. They have no idea what happened to them. So it's a really good case. That is the case that I'm working on. I'm just totally not prepared to do it tonight because part of the new thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be on camera when I talk about a story, and I'm just not prepared for it this week because, again, I got to get the website done. But I'm going to show you guys what I did so far, and I'm very proud of it, by the way. It's a little dark. I don't know why my screen is dark. It's very weird. For some reason, my screen is dark. Or darker. I'm not really sure why. But it doesn't look this dark in person. I mean, on my other screen. Hey, Jenny. I've been working religiously on the website, and I was supposed to start a story today, and not. Let me switch screens. I don't know why it's so dark. It's weird. Because like I said, on my other screen, it's not dark. Or not as dark, I should say. So also, while I filled all my orders, I have like 3 days before subscriptions come in again. So... Long screen. So Molly's candles are done. They're curing. And that's what I've been working on. Because you guys do not understand how much work it is. Like, it's crazy amount of work. Crazy, crazy. Hold on, let me put you guys up. Okay. Because, like, for every picture, I had to do the label. I had to take a picture. I had to look up the colors. I had to find a CSS for it. Oh, my God. Then I changed it, and I didn't like it. And then I changed it again, and then I liked it again. And, yeah, It's been a nightmare. So, thank you, Kayla. But that's what I'm saying. I've been working really hard. I still have a lot more to go. But I think the front page is done. The home page is done. Pretty sure I got that done. And, yeah. Then I had a problem with some of Molly's candles. But, yeah, that was my fault. So, yeah. So that's what I've been working on. And like I said, I'm not finished yet. I still have a lot of candles to make. Not to make. A lot of pictures to do. A lot of backgrounds to do. A lot of labels to do. So, yeah. I still have the whole winter collection. The whole summer collection. Tons. I'm not really a perfectionist, Kaz. I mean, I am, but kind of, but I'm not. Like, if I was a total perfectionist, I would have made sure that the candles were perfectly straight or the labels are perfectly straight. I can't. No matter what I do, I'm never going to put on a perfect label. I've come to that conclusion. So, that's why. Yeah. But just so you guys know, that's what I've been working on. And I have subscriptions that come in every month. And they're coming in a few days for the next month. So I am, I didn't even see an email, Jenny. I haven't, to be honest with you, I really haven't checked my email much. I haven't done anything the last couple of days. I'm just trying to get this all done. Plus, you got to remember, I was like a week behind from having COVID. So, speaking of COVID, Crystal, you hear from Stoned? And so I had a week to catch up there, and yeah, it's just been crazy. Crazy. But Jenny, I will check my email, I promise. Thank you, Kaz. I am feeling better. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty much normal again. I mean, I feel pretty normal. I had like a sore throat yesterday, but I think I'm just not getting enough sleep, to be honest. But that's only the last couple of days. But yeah, Jenny, I haven't checked my email much. I'm not going to lie. I have way too many fucking emails. So I need to condense them down to one. One email, like normal people. But I literally have like 7 emails and I never check all of them. So I apologize. I will definitely check though. So a couple of things I want to talk about. Then I'm going to open up the panel. Because if I don't let this out, I'm going to bust. And yeah. Do people not fucking hear themselves when they talk? I have never seen such hypocrisy in my entire life that I have heard in the last couple of days. And it's not my business. It has nothing to do with me. But I'm listening to people up on a panel. Doesn't matter who. Some of you guys will know who I'm talking about. I'm listening to people up on a panel talking about other drama channels. Bitch, you are a drama channel. Whether you want to admit it or not. You're sitting on a fucking drama channel. Then they talk about how bad other people are. Have you not looked in a fucking mirror? What bothers me, like really bothers me, and I was friends with this person at this time. So someone is bitching about getting doxxed. Understandably so. Bitching. Oh my God, I'm being doxxed. How could I be doxxed? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I understand getting upset. Except for one factor. You've done the exact fucking same thing to other people. And here, once again, I hate having to stick up for Betty. But the same promoter, said promoter, turned around and doxed the fuck out of Betty. And I mean dox the fuck out of Betty. Promoted somebody who read over her whole criminal record. That's called karma. Going real life on people. Just because you don't like them or deem them a tragedy pimp doesn't mean that you get to go real life on them. Okay? So, hey, Ladybud. So if you're going to go real life on someone, then expect someone to go real life on you. Plain and simple. You don't get to cry victim. When you had people on your panel spreading real life over and over and over. Do I have a banana scent? I don't. I can get one. I don't think I have. Yeah, I do actually. I have banana farts. I have one banana scent, but just one. Hey, Stoner, I just asked for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to go real life on people and then cry when someone goes real life on you. That's just not the way the shit works. It's wrong all around. Hey, Charlie, it's wrong all around. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter who it is. Bet I'm getting it hopefully Thursday. Getting what Thursday? I can order it. I mean, I can, if you want a specific banana scent. Charlie, I heard Wendy and Randy kissing your butt. I was like, hey, Charlie's from my neck of the woods. Good thing I don't have the C word. Oh, that's good. Just a plain banana? Yeah. Let me double check, Kayla. If not, I can order it. And I don't, and Charlie, I'm going to speak about that in a moment too. I just don't understand where these people have the right to sit on a panel and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch about everybody else. And then when it comes to them, they want to cry victim. No, it don't work like that. Sorry, not sorry. And I don't know what started up again between Jim Terry and what's her name? Queen Bee. I don't know what started that fight or what started that again. But they're both equally as annoying to listen to, in my opinion. And I couldn't even listen to their fighting. I just couldn't. They both sound like low-life trash. And it's just not my scene. Nope. Sorry. So there's that. On a flip side, is it wrong that I'm relishing in this drama between the ponies and Mandy Lynn and all them? They need to get married, yeah, right, Kevin? Is it bad that I'm relishing in it? Charlie, you can answer that. I don't know if a lot of people in here know who I'm even talking about when I talk about them. So that's why I really don't talk about them much, but I just think it's funny. Hey, Marty. You did lost the years ago. Kevin, honestly, though, between the two of them, I can't even listen to it. And that girl, Lips, whoever the fuck that was, oh my God, I listened to it for like 5 minutes. And she was going on and on about how JT said something about her kid. She's like, oh, CPS came and took my kids. Oh, really? Okay. Not something that most people would say nonchalantly, but I would be thinking he is giving it to Bubba. Sorry, Queen. Huh? Yeah, I don't understand why they started up again or why they're even fighting again. Long time coming. Who? Which one, Lacey? About Mandy Lynn or JT? Hate struggle is real. Mr. Egger. Thank you for reminding me, Capone. Thank you for reminding me. That was the other hypocrisy. So 2 people on this other panel are sitting there yelling how Mr. X should take off his whatever. You don't go show your face either. Hello? Which is it? You can't tell somebody that they need to show their face when you never show your face. That's fucked up. And you ever notice the people that get picked on the most are the ones that show their face? Why is that? B. Tim was like, I'll give $500 if Mr. X shows his face. I'll give you $500 if you fucking panel up and show your face. Not really, but I'm just saying. Maybe as an Adam's apple. Do you know what I'm saying, though? It's like, do they not fucking hear themselves? And it's at the point, I can't even listen to it anymore. Like, I really can't. I tried listening to it, and the hypocrisy is out of control. Just out of control. I know. And by the way, Jim Terry, I don't have any fucking felonies. Nice try, though. I did hear that part. But I knew they all had rap sheets. I mean, that's nothing new. I was going to send you a clip. Which clip? But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're never going to show your face, like, who the fuck are you to sit there and tell someone that they should show their face? Why don't you fucking cam up? It's crazy. You know, very few of us in these communities are vulnerable enough to fucking go on camera. A lot of people won't. And the biggest shit talkers don't. For the most part. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how these people don't fucking hear themselves. Hey, Irish gal. I just don't. Then you see people with 700 people in their fucking chat while they're sitting there scamming everyone. It's amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. I don't understand it. I really don't. But for those of you guys that know Starlight and all them, I'm jumping between different people. But Whistle Down, did you hear Starlight yesterday? Oh my God, I was fucking rolling. She got me through like 3 hours. I was laughing my ass off. Accuse the other of burning a Laura candle? I laughed so hard. I know, I heard that. I did, I heard that. That was in Randy's or something. Like, Starlight is burning Laura's candle. I was like, shit, she ran that shit over. Oh, Whistle Down, you didn't hear it? Hold on. Good thing I recorded it. Hold on, I'm going to play it. Dude, it's hysterical. I have never really heard Starlight get mad. Like, she gets mad, but she was always like a softie kind of. Oh my God, this was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Now, I apologize for those who don't know who Hello Starlight is, but most of the people in here know the history. So, hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, it's great. Starlight deserves some points for this one. I like literally stopped what I was doing. I was like, you go. Did she take it down? I mean, I did record it. I was like, well, I got to get this shit recorded. Hang on. She's OG drama. She was drama when I was drama, but she was also, she started out as true crime. Like, she was crama. All right. Why is it so low?
You think my dad doesn't know what my YouTube channel is, bitch? You want to say you're going to call my dad? Well, maybe I'll call your fucking husband, Amanda. Because now I'm going to hold Amanda accountable for everything that you say, hooker. You want to talk about calling my dad? Amanda, I'm going to call your fucking husband. How about that? You really want to play like that?
I'm willing to match energies today. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Does your husband know what you're doing online? Does your husband know that you're being a total disgrace to your whole fucking family? You remember that backstage, Manda, where we talked and you told me that your husband called you a dyke in front of your whole family. That includes your children. You remember telling me that? That your husband called you a dyke and that Hooker has been paying your cell phone bill for the last 3 months because your husband took you off his cell phone plan? You want to keep talking, bitch?
Did you get that whistle down? Did you catch that whistle down? You got that recorded? I was dying. Thank you so much, Irish Gal. I was dying, whistle down. I was like, holy shit, Starlight. You go, girl.
Let's keep talking.
Let's do it. I am fucking ready, Manda. I am fucking ready. And those are facts. That's what you told me backstage. And Stephanie Brown was back there too. And she can confirm that everything I just said is real. About how your husband that you're still living with under the same roof called you a dyke in front of your kids and cut you off from his cell phone plan. And Hooker has been paying your cell phone bill for the past 3 months. Let's play ball, bitch. I'm ready. I've been ready. Been ready. Yeah, home wrecking little hussy. Fucking right. You want to bring my family into it? Well, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm willing to break rules today. Willing to break rules. Oh, hold on. I just got an email. I just got an email. Oh, oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm pissed today, fairy goddess. Manda, you of all people sitting over there. Oh, I can't control.
She's talking about one of my old stalkers, fucking Mandy Lind. And this is just classic. See, if you know Starlight, this is not Starlight. Like, it is, but this is not how Starlight ever is. And it's just fucking awesome. And it's funny. And yeah, if you don't know them, you don't really understand. But if you know all of them and have a history with them, it is hysterical.
Her.
I can't control her. Yes, you can. You know what you could have done, Manda? Was taking your ass off that panel. If you didn't want included in it, you should have left the panel. Thank you, Susan M. I totally appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yeah, I just got an email. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Oh, Jerome. More shit. Okay.
That was pretty much the best part of it. I didn't know she had it in her either, Monica, to be honest. I really didn't. There were some other good parts, but I would have to go through each one. But yeah, that was like awesome. I was like, woo woo. Oh, Jerome's an asshole. Jerome fucking went up there. I was in chat. Jerome went up there. He's like, and Laura, I just want to say fuck you. Fuck you too, Jerome. Where have I been? I've been around. You want to hear more? All right, hold on.
Manda. It has to do with Manda. Poor Jerome comes back and there's a fallout like every time. Hey, Noodle Mash. What they said about you today was fucking disgusting. And I don't even know all that drama. I don't know about the Krama community stuff. That really wasn't like I never involved myself.
Oh, that was Nacho that did it? Well, that I'm not surprised. I am absolutely not surprised. Sorry, Jerome. I thought it was Jerome. My bad.
In that stuff. So,
Yeah. Jerome is a good guy. I love Jerome. Yeah. So, we're going to do a little Discord reading because Manda wants to go around, and this is what I had planned on doing last time. But when Manda took the link right before I was about to read these messages, shows me, Manda, that you are a little uneasy about the shit I have, right? Izzy. I'm sorry I didn't greet everybody in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. I love you all. Surviving the storms. Thank you. I appreciate you all being here. And I'm sorry that I didn't greet everybody, but I kind of just want to do this and get this shit over with.
The rest is all Discord stuff that I wasn't even really paying that much attention to. But that beginning part was just the best part of it all. Absolute best part of it all. The rest, you really have to know what's going on. And I'm not going to sit here and get into their drama because I don't really care. But it was just hysterical when she did that. I was like, oh my God, you go Starlight. That was fucking awesome. Stephanie's not innocent. They're both fucking losers. Stephanie and Manda, fucking losers. Let me tell you, when I could sit there and get through 2 hours of listening to Wendy, you know something's wrong. And that's a fact. So, yeah. Crazy, but Whistle Down, it was awesome. I just can't believe that she would, that she did that to her husband over some online fling with a girl that she's never even met. But that's a whole nother story. Not my business. Not going to talk about it. Not my problem. But bunch of fucking idiots. But Starlight was just funny as hell. It was great. I personally think Manda's been lying about everything her whole life to begin with. I don't think she's been with her husband at all. Just my opinion. I mean, who fucking leaves their husband for some chick on the internet that they've never even met? You got 6 kids with the guy. Hello? I just don't buy it. Just my opinion. The makeup steam sometime watch. There will eventually be a makeup. You think so? I don't know. Starlight said no, she's done. But I don't know. I don't pay attention that much. Many men will do that for... No, they won't. Men aren't going to leave their wife of just to fuck around with someone on the internet that they've never met when they have 6 kids to raise. No way. That's a real piece of shit that was halfway out the door anyway. Hang on a second. All right, I'm going to open up panel if anyone wants to come up. Yeah, I don't see them making up either. You have 17 years this year. That's cool. This August will be 10 years. I got married 2013. Well, all right, link is pinned. Anyone wants to come up and shoot the shit? Let's do it. I'm not staying on long if nobody comes up, just so you guys know. I got to get back to his website. 38 years. Good for you, Irish gal. Hey, girl.
Hello, Laura.
What's up?
Hello, everyone.
I
May
knew you'd be
ask
up here.
whose side? Am I
I said I knew
echoing?
you'd be up. You always come up.
Oh. Can you hear me? Am I echoing?
Hold on. Whistle down that I take Todd. You can have him. I'll take Todd. All right, well, yeah, I can hear.
Okay. So whose side is Hello Starlight on now?
She's on her own side. It's Hello Starlight versus Mandy Lynn.
No, I'm talking about not versus Mandy Lynn. I'm talking about the other drama people I know.
Oh, she's on from what I understand, she's on Bombshell, and yeah, Charlie would know. Charlie, Starlight's on Bombshell side, right? Hating Amber, right? I'm kind of think that's right. Irish gal, you would know too. Randy and Wendy, and it's anti-Amber, pro Bombshell. Because I heard her say yesterday that she's not she doesn't hate on Bombshell at the moment, which I don't understand, but whatever.
That means she's fighting the other.
But I know she was on Michelle's side too. That's how this like fight started or something.
I think she was a mod for Michelle.
Oh well,
I was
yes.
too. Flava was. I was too for like a week, and then I saw how crazy she was. I felt bad for her, and I saw how crazy she was, and then she got porn bombed, and well, Amber and Snaz kind of blamed it on me. So I was like, F yeah, I have tattoos on my boobs, you know what I mean? So I sent Michelle a picture of me in a bra, and to show her that it wasn't my freaking boob, because we were supposed to be friends, you know. I was like a mod for her, and we're from the same area. So whenever I stopped being a mod for her and stopped supporting her, because I saw how like she wasn't just mentally, like it was more than I just thought. So she sent that picture of me and my bra to all her mods and everyone else. And she kept calling it, instead of porn revenge, she kept calling it porn bombing her. Porn bombing me. But yeah, I befriended Michelle, and that's why Bombshell and I'm okay with Bombshell, but the other ones, yeah. And
Okay,
plus, because
let
of
me
Amber.
just say this, all right? I am going to say this because I'm not in the drama community. So
Yeah, you
I don't
are.
care if
We
I'm
all are.
hated or not hated by the drama community. Bombshell is no fucking better than Amber. I don't know why Bombshell is funny. I'll give her that. Bombshell just ripped off a lot of fucking people within the last couple of months. We're not talking somebody that did something 5 years ago. We're talking about somebody that scammed some really good fucking people less than 6 months ago. So let's.
Oh, I didn't know all of that.
Exactly. Most people don't.
I
Just
don't think.
because.
Well, Laura, I don't know if anybody has. And I don't know because I don't watch everything on YouTube, right? I don't know if anybody has like proved it lately. Does that make sense?
Well, Tiffany's
Because
videos.
yeah, but like she's also focused on Summer, and she makes that her priority, so she's not constantly doing this. Whenever I watch Bomb, she's usually providing receipts for what she says, and that's the kind of conundrum. Like, I don't know what happened before, but I see Bomb now, and I do enjoy some of her chats. But hearing what I've heard, not only from you, and that's where my validation comes from, is from other people as well. Right,
Yeah.
I've heard the same stories, and it's kind of like, I keep my wits about me when I listen to her, and have that in the back of my mind, but I don't think a lot of people know the past.
But that's what I'm saying. But Zink, understand, we're not talking about a past from 5 years ago or even 2 years ago. We're talking within the last year. She
Yeah, it's been
scammed
within the
some
last
really
year.
good people. And like Veloma wished me dead, so I don't care about Veloma. But there are some people that are not in Savage's camp that could care less about Savage, that Bombshell fucking burned big time and never apologized. The shit she did with Summer Wells, certain things are just unforgivable. And just because she pulls numbers right now, like she thinks she's the queen shit. Bitch, we've all pulled numbers at some point. And she's on this high horse. And if she says I digress one more time, I can't even listen. She reminds me of listening to fucking Mallory.
Yeah, that I get. And can you see that? Let me put it this way. So another creator that's kind of on that same high horse would be Queen Bee's chat, right? I feel like she's now on this high horse with all these people in here. And I used to enjoy going in there.
I used to, not anymore.
And no, not anymore. It's turned so biased and kind of hateful. As they're screaming about other people being so hateful, they're actually being hateful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like today I'm listening to it and this girl comes out and says she's Madam McCain, whether or not she is or not, but for money, right? Let the story play itself out. You know, because you're really going to look stupid when I have 15 clips of you sitting in a chat going, oh, I don't believe this girl. Oh, my God, she just wants money. It's all for money, you guys. She's just crazy. She's got some mental health issues. And then it comes out that she just might be it. Yep. God forbid Summer comes back.
You a boss and I conclude that. Super chat. Who was that? You didn't have to do that. You a big dog supporter and you prove that.
Thank you, Squirrel. Yeah, but it's not that she's, like, again, I don't give a fuck about Veloma. I don't care if she scammed Veloma or if she didn't scam Veloma. I don't care about Veloma. But I'm talking other really good people that, I'm sorry, but some of these people gave it out of the kindness of their heart because they believed Bomb's bullshit. That's scamming. You may have given it to somebody, but if someone is getting it from you under false pretenses, that's a scam. And Bomb has done this more than once. She's done it multiple times. Multiple times. And
may I ask what she did?
What?
May I ask what she did?
What
Not that it makes a difference. I'm just noting what she did.
She got a lot of money under false pretenses. Yeah, but at what point does it not count as a scam? Lying and shady is scammy. I agree. It doesn't take away the fact that she's funny, except when she says a digress
Laura,
every 30 seconds.
What's the difference between her and, say, Mallory outright coming out right and just saying, I'm going to go ahead and take your money because I don't want to use my own. Like, you've got one just blatantly out there and one that, you know, does things maybe not the right way. I don't know. Haven't been in the situation, don't know much about it. But, you know, these are the two different personalities that we're dealing with on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. But hold on. Adrian, I don't mean to interrupt you, honey.
No, go ahead, babe.
But I got to say this. But understand something, Adrian. If fake Microsoft calls me, okay, and tells me that my computer has a virus and they need money from my computer and they need money in order to fix it, and I
Laura,
send it to them. Hold on.
Want to know what the difference is between
Hold on.
And
I send it to them. Doesn't that mean I got scammed? I got scammed. I gave it willingly because I thought I was giving it for a different reason.
Oh.
I would consider that a scam.
That's what I'm saying. If someone takes money under false pretenses.
That's homeless because they want a home, right? And then I find out they already have a home, that I feel scammed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Laura?
Yes.
I want to answer her question. You know what the difference between Mallory is? Mallory is what you see is what you get. She tells people up front, I'd like this, I'd like that, blah, 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 blah. So you know what you're getting. You know if you go in there and you're not giving her money, you're going to be screwed.
True.
With Bombshell, it's subversive. It's, oh, I watched you do this one night. Let me see if I have enough money to order DoorDash. And then she's clicking on her keys. Oh, well, forget that. Next thing you know, people are sending her money to get DoorDash. I mean, come on. And that's just recently. That isn't the money she took. And I'm talking 800. You got to go look at Paloma's receipts. One woman was $870,
Yep.
and she's on whatever disability or whatever because she had a big heart. Now, some people like Wendy V's group will say, well, that's their fault. No, when you're sitting there crying this game and you're not aware of the person that's doing it, because other people have been scammed years ago, you feel for them. I've done the same thing. I gave Bombshell $60 I wish I would have never gave because of the car note. Come to find out, the car had been repossessed. What the F?
I agree.
And that was like 4 years ago.
I gave her a little bit, but I don't feel like I got scammed because, and this is just me though, when I give, I don't expect anything back. I don't expect anything. I don't give with any expectations. So I literally, it's not that I'm on a high horse or on a soap pedestal or whatever. I give it to you and I forget it. It's for my own benefit.
So the
right?
10
It's for my
grand,
own.
so the 10 grand you gave me to steal your husband whistle down, you're telling me that that's not legit?
Listen, it's him and that cabbage patch. What do you mean? It's not legit.
You really don't want me stealing them? You feel like you got scammed?
No, but this isn't giving so much as it is the people that were in that Discord and constantly getting phone calls and all the rest of that stuff and bleeding heart stories about how she was going to live on the street. Nobody wants to see a 56-year-old woman living on the effing street.
I agree. Hey,
For
Thunder.
sad fishing.
Yeah, sad fishing for $870. Can you imagine asking somebody for $870?
No, not at all.
Somebody
I don't
that
even
made-
ask somebody for a soda. You know what I mean? Not in this world.
or better yet, some of them were like, $2K and I'll pay you back on my check and it'll be like four installments or 5 installments. Are you
That's
kidding me?
right. I forgot. She still owes what's his name money?
Yes.
She still owes fucking
What was his name? Stellar. He gave up on that loan. It was a $500 loan, and it was like a year and a half ago. He gave up because, 1, she wouldn't answer his texts, and 2, she just blew him off. That's what happens to
Stellar.
people.
That's who it was. Stellar. Hey,
Yeah, that's
Stellar.
what I said, Stellar.
What the hell, Stellar?
And then he pops up.
Hasn't he learned?
Then he popped up. There he is.
Well, he's a
everyone-
Christian person, and he feels like he needs to help people, which I totally understand. A $500 loan that he could do, but that he probably could only do it figuring she'd repay because she would be an honest person.
I agree.
This person, there's nothing honest about her. Nothing honest about that person.
I agree.
I
And
gotta say
I
this
did
to
not,
lady.
I really didn't want to make this about her, but I just wanted to make a point that I hear people talking and I hear people talk about her and I'm like, do you guys not know what she's done? Like, this is not, she's no
Well, Laura,
better than fucking Amber. And I don't even
didn't
know
even
Amber.
Laura, I didn't even know what she.
And part of the problem is, Laura, she's riding high right now with 600 people in there. You don't even know if some of them are bots.
It won't
But you know
last.
what? When the economy hits and things get rough, or somebody finds out that some poor little old lady in her group gave her $800, you don't think shit's gonna hit the fan? And all because they're Amber haters in there? Oh, come on.
But that's the thing. If you're in drama and you're against Michelle, all those Michelle people, like, look at Alicia. She was getting 900, 1,000. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But it was all those Michelle haters. So now it's moved on to Amber haters.
Yes.
Once they fade out, they're gone.
The money's gone.
Yep.
It's not reliable. It's one shot. That's all you get.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And she thinks right now, riding high on all these subs and stuff, I guarantee you, something's gonna happen. You just don't stop scamming when this has been a lifestyle for years. Something will happen, mark my words. She'll screw with the wrong person and their family, parents, husband, whatever, will be notified of that. and all hell will break loose.
You know, I gotta tell you, when I came in, right, you guys were the people around longer. And so I listened to you guys, right? I
Okay.
listened to the Laura, Irish Gal, some of the older people that have been in the community for a while. And I didn't necessarily take what they said and joined aside, right? I didn't do that. I took what they said, left it in the back of my mind, and had my own experiences. And that's, I have to tell you, what has saved me in 4 years is actually just taking that in, taking these little pieces and thinking about them, but, you know, not diving deep into a friendship or relationship with somebody, you know?
Thank you, Whistledown, because I loved you to pieces. I really did. Even when people were giving you a hard time, I always complimented you on your videos.
Oh, I know that. You all did. You were all there, and you know, and I know that, and I know you know that. But just, you know, think for yourself. That's one thing that I appreciate about Laura is she always thinks for herself. Doesn't
Yes.
matter. Doesn't,
Yes.
and she's got the werewolf, the balls to get out there and say it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's why I stuck around for 5 years with Laura.
right.
Yeah.
And people can hate on her all they want, but guess what? They don't have they have the same opinion as 90% of the other people out there. She's the one that's different.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And that
And she's a
pisses
working
people off.
mom. And she's a working mom, which I'm really big on.
But that pisses people off that I stand on my own. People want to know how
Oh,
come
I
I
know.
don't follow
I got a
this
comment
crowd? How come I
today-
don't follow
I got
that
a
crowd?
comment today from somebody saying that how can I take a 180 and support heels on the ground and something, and I had to stop that and just be like, you know, don't assume I support anything. I have never
agree.
come out and say I support this, I support that. I can't come out and say I've never supported scamming and scammers, right? But don't assume because I'm green in a chat that I support these people. It's pretty much fair value. What you see on the screen is what you get. I'm not behind the scenes giving anybody money. I'm not cheering them on. I'm not making signs to protest, right? I'm not. What you see is what you get. A gifted membership somewhere. That doesn't mean I support anything. I
agree.
support myself in my own thinking.
I
And I
agree.
got another beef too. That's why I'm up here.
All right, let it out.
So I started checking out this channel, and I'm going to say the name, and I'm not trying to start beef, but I'm wondering if it bothers anybody else, these situations. I started watching a channel down the rabbit hole. Seemed nice, seemed great. She was in social work, you know, whatever. She had some experience, very, you know, took cases and stories and just had some empathy with them, right? Added
Okay.
some life, some real life kind of zhuzh.
Okay.
I've been watching her too.
Well, now I'm watching her, and she's going through this Madeline McCann thing, and she is just, there's nothing about her that says social worker or help or anything.
This
She is
Madeline McCann thing is a fucking joke. I can't even
understand that.
believe people are buying this.
but it's not our job to say that she's psychotic. It's not our job to say she's psychotic.
No.
And it's not our job. She's sitting there going, thank you, blah, 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 for that $2 super chat. And I can't believe people are making money off of this cycle. This is what I'm hearing, and I'm thinking to myself, my God, I'm finding hypocrisy in everything at this point.
Oh, yeah. Big time hypocrisy.
Because you just took $7 and you're bitching about other people.
That's what the other ones do, too. I agree.
What the hell? What?
Totally agree. That's what the other ones do, too.
I can't. So scratch her off my list of people I'm watching.
I don't think I ever watched her. I've heard the name, but I don't think I've ever watched her.
I don't know. She needs to fix her mic a bit.
There's almost no creators left. Like, in the crime department, because they're either so far up somebody's ass, they're scamming people. It's crazy.
It is.
No, Madeline McCann, you obviously don't know what's going on, active shooter. There's some girl on Instagram that claims she's Madeline McCann. It's ridiculous.
You and it's still not my job to hate her for that. Now, if she comes out and she's a complete scam, the door's wide open then. right?
Yeah, but
The
she's not
door is
asking for
wide
money,
open.
right?
Evil Exist did a video. It said, allegedly the McCanns have said they wanted a DNA test. Allegedly.
See, and I had heard that allegedly that the McCann said that there's too many similarities that they absolutely think everything checks out.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
I don't know. I can't provide a source because I mean it's all over the place.
Do a DNA test. That's all
Yeah,
she has to
there's-
do
I
is a
made the
DNA
comment on
test.
Evil Ex- I said that I'm like, just somebody send her an ancestry DNA test.
Exactly.
I saw Queen Bee even jumped on that. I'm like, what
Oh,
the
God.
hell? You got to have some validation.
You do.
I
But
did a video with the girls, speech or whatever you want to call it, and then comparison pictures of Jerry, I forgot what the mom's name was, and
Yeah.
the chick that it thinks she's Madeline. And I don't know. There isn't a lot of comparison. I do have the same dot in my eye she does. Hers may have faded, however mine did get darker. So it is
Uh-huh.
possible. But yeah, I did make a video of what she said and then the comparison videos after. I mean comparison pictures after, I'm sorry.
see,
But,
I heard on Queen Bees, am I right? Irish guy, you might have heard it, that 6% of people have that.
It's a real
That's
low
what I-
number.
Yeah, but I mean, there again, there's my source, somebody on Queen Bee's panel. I mean, you know, I don't know.
No, I've heard that on an article. Someone looked up because, you know, a lot of people are talking about she thinks she's Madeline King. So people were wondering about the dot in the eye. And I forgot what it's called, but I just always called it a freckle in my eye. But somebody Googled it and read it off, and it does say that it can fade over time. It's not like just somebody on Queen Bee or whatever. It really did.
Okay.
It was in print.
But if it was real, all she would have to do is get a DNA test. It's
Like take an
$100
ancestry.
bucks. It's
Yeah.
$100
But don't
bucks.
they have to? No?
No.
So in ancestry, like if you take Stonegator an ancestry DNA test, when it comes back, you'll get a report. And in that report, it automatically matches you with anybody in the world
Mm-hmm.
that has your DNA.
Correct.
And those are cousins, you know what I mean, family members that you just didn't know about. So
Mhm.
anybody in the McCann family that has that DNA anywhere around them would pop off if they've used that same testing
Yep.
service. And then they would be a match. And that's what $100, maybe $50, $60, $100 for an ancestry DNA test. And that's something you do on your own privately. I mean, that would be my first go-to.
Whistledown, did you see her little, whatever she did, her little video she did about talking about it and what her grandma said and all this and that? Did you see the video on Instagram?
I did. And then, you know, it's
Okay.
crazy. Right after that video, I saw a video that she did that said she was apologizing for being a whore. You know, and I don't know if there's a language barrier there. You know, maybe she didn't mean the word whore as we use it here.
Right.
But yeah, I think she was like not a sex slave, but
Thank you, Crystal.
You think she was using the
that
word
would
like
be
being
why
an
she was
ass or
pregnant?
something?
What?
You think she was using the word like sorry for being an ass, like a whore? I don't know.
I don't know. I think that she was maybe kidnapped and brought up I don't know her story, but maybe she was brought up in prostitution or at some, I don't know her story. Here's where I'm at, right? I'm 50-50. I always am because that's just where I lie all the time. Until I see some proof. Is she giving me these weird vibes? Yes. You know, but on the same hand, I always look at, well, if she is telling the truth and she's going against the entire world, right? And imagine the life that she's had, I would be psycho too.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one up there going, yeah, I am psycho. Here's a fucking warning, you know?
I agree.
But she does give me those vibes of attention grasping. I do get those, but it's certainly not my place to say she's a psycho. Oh my God, thank you for the $7.
No, we don't know if she's psycho.
You know?
We have no idea.
Would she be joining a good group of creators that are psycho?
Yeah, right?
Circle down, I asked because in that video it says in there, a lot of people want to send me money to get the DNA test, but I don't want to take people's money. If you heard that, how do you feel about that?
I'm on the fence because I've heard that even in our own little communities, right? We've heard that same statement.
Right.
And what kind of vibes you get? Yeah, you do. You want money, you know? And then, you know, so I'm still on the fence with that because I also, her and her boyfriend were breaking up and
That's
that
all the
they were going to
members.
get kicked out of their flat.
I don't know. I call bullshit, but
You
that's
know?
true. I do understand your point. It is a good point.
So I'm waiting to see if she's coming now. Today I saw that she went against her, is it her doctor's advice? And she did a media interview with press, like press, and I don't think the doctor liked it too much. I'll be the first one to say if she's in this to scam, I think the doctor's in it with her.
Agree.
You hear that, Laura?
Hang on a second. Phoenix just asked me to fill something out.
Oh,
All right. Now, what were you saying? Say it one more time.
perfect. Whistle down. What you just say?
What did I say, you guys?
You were talking
if
about how the
she's
doctor
in it.
was into it.
Oh yeah. So today she did a morning live and it's kind of sus. I'll be honest, because the doctor's kind of yelling at her and says, you know, don't do these interviews without me. Stop listening to the haters, no more. And she's yelling at the audience, the doctor. And the doctor then she tells Julia, right, the girl, and says, don't do any more. And Julia interrupts and says, well, and she's kind of smirking. Well, I just did one today. And the doctor's like, oh, you already did one? And she's like, yeah, I did one today. And she was kind of smiling a little bit, like the fame was there, right? Famish. And so she said she did a media interview today. And then at the very end, she says, and that's why I probably think I shouldn't be doing this. And the video cuts out. And that was the last video she posted.
Well, that's
Do we
weird.
know if this is a real doctor she's speaking to?
I have no idea. And that's one thing I wanted to actually look into, Stone Gator, because hearing the doctor, apparently she's got 12 million subscribers, and I've never heard of that number. I just haven't. Not on YouTube. I don't know where you have, and we don't know her. 12 million subscribers this doctor has. In her words, that's what she said.
Wow.
So and she's threatening to investigate people and all these people that are threatening Julia. You know, if you have 12 million subscribers and you're on YouTube, you should know that you can't really investigate anybody, and you certainly should be saying, I'm going to come after you on YouTube, you know?
It just doesn't make sense to me because if she really was, if the doctor was really thought it was her, stay off social media till you get a fucking test done. Why aren't the police investigating? Like, it's nonsense.
That is true. Any reputable doctor would tell her not to be on the internet.
And this is a missing girl for years. Someone's in jail for her murder. And now all of a sudden she's alive and the police aren't investigating heavier? Come on. It's nonsense.
Sounds like something Dolly Vision would cover. Huh.
It's just nonsense, in my opinion.
I think it's really sad because those two, I remember watching Kate and her husband when that happened, and they were so distraught. I mean, for months they went to church. Remember, they wouldn't even leave Portugal.
Yeah, I do.
And
I
can you
remember
imagine
feeling that.
leave your vacation place and leave your daughter is missing? I couldn't leave my cat somewhere and not know.
All right, go on.
It was a horrible.
Those are good, annoying sounds, guys.
Oh, they're saying she's a psychic, not a doctor.
Oh my God, this gets worse.
Yep. I am not surprised it's a psychic.
It's a psychic.
Where's
I'm a
Donna?
psychic too. I see Laura gaining subs.
Where's Donna? Is Donna involved?
I can't.
Is Donna involved?
What is with that? I wonder if like any of the profilers, the criminal profilers, have a name for people that, you know, can do these kinds of things.
What do you mean?
Like these people that come out. Remember, there was a serial killer. Oh, I'll give you the example.
Oh, she goes by the Persian medium.
The John Bonet guy that said I did it. Remember him? The first guy that came out, that weird looking guy in the John Bonet case?
Yeah.
Aren't they those people they call whatever they come in and they want to be they want to be important, so they impersonate whatever,
They
you know.
their own lives doing it.
I know, they impersonate the killers or the people that think they did it. You know what's really blown me away is I cannot believe all the people, all the women, I think they're mostly women, that are giving money to Bryankohberger, the Idaho 4 guy.
Yeah, I know who you talk about.
Well,
I sent him money. I sent him $1 million.
What?
I sent him $1,000.
You
Oh,
did not.
Lord.
I don't even have a fucking $1,000 to send him. Who are you kidding?
Smack you to the.
Well, are women that hard up that they got to send this to some good-looking guy that they think is good-looking for killing 4 people, or possibly killing 4 people, allegedly?
I gotta tell you, I don't have a popular opinion on this, but I'm 50%, and I know everybody's gonna hate me. DM. There's a lot of questions I have for DM. In that
Who's
situation,
DM?
the
Dylan.
one, the surviving roommate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, you know, and I'm not one to come out and victim whatever, you know, re-victimize or whatever, but you know, there's a lot of questions there that I have regarding her and the time period and the being awake and yelling upstairs and all of this, and apparently somebody else calling 911 from her phone. Just, you know, how did this happen?
Do you
How did
think
this
she could
whole
be-
calling the police in the morning happen? Because I'd like to know.
Just
Do you
remember
think
who
she
called
could
her out
be in with
first.
him?
Who was the first one to call her out and got in a lot of trouble for it?
I know. Listen, that's why I'm a subscriber here.
You think she could
Hold
be in it
on,
with
just
him?
another girl. This is my panel, and I'll discuss. I'm just another Lori or whatever. This is my panel, and I will discuss whoever and whatever I choose to on my panel. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Thank you, Rock Jim.
At a girl.
Kaboom! There's the door.
And I'm just speaking logically, okay? I'm speaking logically because I don't want to see anybody that's falsely imprisoned, and I want to see the right person get put away. Bottom line. And that's what it should be. You know, Laura's right. When you have to take emotion out of situations like this, out of cases, you have to think logically.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Woo!
Is that sub sound or member sound? I need to know.
That's a grave sound. Love you too, Michelle.
Does it play when you get a sub or a member?
No, that's a member. That one's a member.
Oh, okay.
Laura, some advice. Could you do any better sounds?
I know, I have to change it. Don't be bashing on my graveyard sounds.
I honestly, well, the first time it went off, my Ring doorbell had that sound, and I forgot to change it after Halloween. You know, so I thought my notification kept going off on my Ring doorbell. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
That's funny. I'll take the blame. Amanda, that was me. I was chewing on a couple of wasabi peas, I didn't think they were gonna be so loud. So my bad. That was me. All me. I can't blame my guests. I won't do it again though. They're loud.
Wow, we haven't
What
had
is
drama in the
puppy?
drama community in a while.
What?
We haven't had some drama community.
I haven't.
I know.
I'm telling you. And I don't want to be back in there because I just don't like the way it is. But a couple of days, I just want to get off my damn mind because it was driving me insane. All these fucking hypocrites.
Yeah, I see it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
And then they bring up shit from like 2 weeks ago. Hello, move on.
Oh shit, you're telling me I got 4 years coming.
And like, all right, I want to discuss something else. Irish gal, you probably know about this. I don't know about it because I was not talking to her at the time. But I keep hearing, maybe people in chat can help me with stuff. Hold on. Kate, I will talk about Bomb if I want to talk about Bomb. Why?
Oh my
Because
God.
I am entitled to. It is my fucking panel. And if you don't like it, then bye. Go suck Bombshell's ass. Bye-bye. But here's what I don't understand. And I really, truly don't understand it. Everyone's talking about this. Where's the money, Molly? Where's the money? Isn't it, from what I understood, and again, I didn't follow it. I didn't really follow Vaughn. I didn't really follow Molly when she was doing the whole Vaughn thing. I knew she blew up because of it, but I didn't follow it. But why are they asking Molly where the money is? Wasn't the GoFundMe and everything set up through the family?
Oh, you know, Laura, I'm not a good one to ask on that, only because there were some cases of Molly's I didn't want to follow, and that was one of them. And I thought that it was set up, whatever that Letitia or whatever her name is.
That's the mom. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's what I've heard. And that's what I actually heard from one of Molly's lives. Like, that was her defense. How can you say I'm a scammer when the money went to her, Letitia?
That's what I thought too. And that's why I'm like, I don't want to hear the whole stories from Molly because, you know, we all know how Molly goes on rants and she never shuts up. Sugar, don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you about the wick. But I just keep hearing like, and now they're doing a whole panel tomorrow. Where's the money, Molly? Like, why would Molly know where the money is? And that's why I was hoping somebody could like clue me in because maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, I don't know either.
They raised a lot of money, tens of thousands. A lot went to Molly to give to them. People think they got a cut. Yeah, but I don't know. I hate to say this because, I mean, Whistledown knows Molly a long time too. Molly doesn't exactly need to rob people. I mean,
No.
She really doesn't. I know what she gets for an allowance. I know what she makes on YouTube. She doesn't really need to scam someone like that. We know Justin doesn't. His boyfriend's like a doctor. His husband is like a doctor. Yeah. He doesn't need to scam people either. And I can't see her scamming like that. I mean, Molly will tell you straight up, like, oh yeah, I need money for this, or I need money for that, or I just don't see her scamming like that.
And I agree with you, Laura, because as long as I've been watching Molly, I just don't feel that she's ever really ripped off people and took money away. Now, she has gotten mad and lost friendships over arguments and things like that, but not money. That's just ridiculous.
Molly, that's,
you know.
But that's e-begging, Amanda. That's not scamming, though. That's just e-begging.
Like, and Molly has a heart.
Yes.
Nobody really, you know what I mean, really sees that or takes that into account at all ever. Is that she is a human and she does have empathy and she's got a big heart in there. And so I can't see her doing that, walking away, ha, ha, ha. That's not her at all.
Right.
Like, at all.
I agree with you, Whistledown, because I do see that deep heart. She may go off on tangents and go the wrong direction sometimes, but she really empathizes with people that have lost people. I didn't like it when she hooked up with Betty because I think Betty's a nut job. And
I'll
Just
give you
know
an,
that
I'll give you
Molly's
an
smart
example
about it.
though. I'll give you an example. When me and Molly were talking about the candles, I told her, I said, why don't you order? I said, it's not cost effective for me to do it. I said, but why don't you order like Tiffany blue boxes, blah, blah, blah. And I told her about it. I said, to make the money back, I'll charge you X amount of dollars and then you charge, an extra 10, let's say, to your people. And she said, no, I don't want to make a profit on it. You just make the profit.
That's
And
how she is.
that's not a scammer, someone that's going to scam all this money out of subs. That's why I'm like, I don't know because I wasn't there, but that's the Molly that I know. E-bagging, I'm so broke and I need money. Probably because she see Dolly making all this money and she saw this one making all this money. But believe me, Molly does really well on YouTube. So that's why I'm saying I just can't see her scamming money under the table. But again, I didn't know the situation. I don't know. I just can't see her doing something like that. I don't even see Betty doing something like that. I see Betty taking it outright, but not to the point where she would just like sit there and eat and scam it under the table. I just don't see that. Fluffer!
Yeah, and that's another thing. And to come to find out that stupid Flava called Molly's son's school. They should have known about that chick way before she got settled in over there.
Why?
Why?
Why'd
I
she
don't
call
know.
the
She
school?
called in like some kind of emergency call.
Are you serious?
No,
Oh my God.
I just found that out.
And here's an example. Molly doesn't fuck around really in the drama community.
No,
right?
not at all.
And somebody just randomly takes it upon themselves to do that for shits and grins.
That's fucked up. I agree,
But
Kaz.
she's so horrible, right? Molly's so horrible, right?
That's crazy.
I can't handle, man, that's what pisses me off the most. Is
I didn't know she did that. That's crazy. That's fucked up. Why? Like, why would you do that?
I don't
Why
know,
would you
Laura,
call
but
it-
the only thing I can think of is that girl didn't seem the most trustworthy anyway to begin with.
Oh,
And
no,
she
not
already
at all.
has some
Not at all.
crime situations going on.
Not at all.
And I don't even know her, so I'm just telling you what I think.
That's crazy, though. Why'd she call Jake's school, though? Why?
I don't know, but if anybody knows anything about Molly, she overdoes for Jake. Overdoes.
That's
oh my
crazy.
God.
Well, I'm crazy, but I love it. I think it's great, to an extent.
Oh, wait, hold on. Swen, Hyplex, no one is in jail for Maddie. The suspect is in jail for raping a 70-year-old woman. But he agreed to it, right? She didn't make $10,000 a month. It's not worth it. Well, that's because she was for a while, sweet thing. That's why. But you have to understand, when she says it's not worth it, and I've spoke to her about this, if you're in the drama community and you're not making a shitload of money, it's not worth all the headaches. That's what she meant.
Trust me. Nope. Nope.
I've had CPS call to me 5 times. I've had bullshit upon bullshit upon bullshit. Cops. So much shit has happened. Glitter bombs sent to so much shit. If I wasn't making money, it wouldn't be worth it. That's kind of what Molly was saying. And I wasn't making anywhere near 10 grand. I still don't. Most I think I ever made on YouTube is like 5,000 in a month.
It can exhausting.
Oh yeah, it was very exhausting.
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda said, I
hate to
believe
think-
many are exaggerating the amount donated too. Yeah, see, I didn't follow it, so I don't know. But I just, like I said, I just don't know Molly to scam behind the scenes. She'll tell you straight up, yeah, I took this amount. Or I made this amount.
If somebody can't be happy with $5,000 a month, you figure it out in salary. What is that, like $20 an hour, $25 an hour? Come on, that's ridiculous. I know that's Molly's thing, but Molly got beefed up with the Chris Watts stuff. And
that's true.
If that's your standard, then that's your standard, But most of these subscribers, I'm surprised they make $1,000.
I just
or
need to make
creators.
my rent each month. That's what I said.
I know. Carla tells me all the time that if she
I just need to make my rent each month. As long as I make my rent each month, I'm good. I pay
Carla
for
said
everything
if
else
she was
through other means, through candles, through other means. But Super Chat is my rent. It's been that way for 3 years.
What did Carla do?
she says, she tells me all the time, if I was gonna live off the money I make on YouTube, I would starve.
Carla never
Aw.
seemed like she was that interested in it, really.
It's a hobby.
She
for
tried.
her. Loves her coffees and her morning chats, and it's a hobby, you know?
Yeah. Because I've super chatted her a couple times, not much, but just, to say, hey, it's great that you're taking the time. And to me, I figured, with Social Security, it's probably not that big of a deal for her.
No, she doesn't even look at it or subs or anything. She genuinely is one of those old school, right? Came onto YouTube as just a place to chat and hobby it up and enjoy people. And she's still that way. And I enjoy that, in the morning especially.
But you know what I noticed YouTube is doing, which is why people are doing more uploads and why I'm switching to uploads. I'm still going to do lives, but the reason they're doing it, like if you have, like I have 21,000 subs, my rate per video per 1,000 is like some videos are $12, some are 16. If I do well on uploads, I'd be making bank. So that's why I think a lot of creators are doing uploads, because the more subs you have, the more you're getting per 1,000 people per 1,000. And I think that's why Molly, like when she says, oh, she does so good, a lot of that, when she says is uploads, a lot of that is because her, I forgot what it's called, money per 1,000 is probably around 20, 25.
You know what's hard with Molly's videos, though, is, damn, you go start watching it, next thing you know, you're into a commercial, and oh, God.
Hold on. It was a lot. The mom of Vaughn also gave Molly money a couple of times for helping them. Once was for Jake's school clothes, not sure, and the other was just what was shown on live. Oh, so Molly really didn't have anything to do with it. If it went to, if she was giving Molly money, then it probably just went right to her.
Yeah, but people are probably thinking that that's how it was set up initially.
Yeah, but that's not Molly. Molly's not going to set a
I know
scam
that.
up like
I know that.
She would set up a scam like, say, with Justin,
Yeah, but you got to realize that the brain power of some of these people and the average
That's
IQ
true, too.
is very minimal.
That's a good point.
Well, and there's something to be said about staying up all night.
Yeah.
Because I can watch these people. It's literally like a comedian. I watch them and they start off in one place calm, and then by 3 a.m, you wake up and their story, it's all over the place. I mean, it's gone from right to left.
It's crazy.
Get some sleep.
Yeah, well, they get jacked up and it really goes like, man, what are you guys on? Coffee, or are you on something else?
Oh, the mom gave her school clothes and out of the goodness of her heart.
Okay, and how is that?
So how does that fall back on Molly, though?
Exactly. And what is the difference between what Dre is doing, right? And I actually have some compassion for her, if you'd ask. But what's the difference between that and is it Letitia? Is that her name? The mom of Vaughn?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Hey, Rich. I see. I don't watch Dre. I don't watch Molly when it comes to Dre. I just don't know anything about it. Never really cared. Whistle down.
She probably fell off her in her.
Stone Gator.
No, Stone left. Stoned.
I was just gonna blame your connection. Whistle down.
Nope.
Right?
No, I don't.
Listen, I'm on a roll.
You went to the
know what
top,
it is
so I thought
tonight.
you dropped down.
I can understand you too.
I know.
I only go by what I hear and see online, as long as it's not on Facebook.
I hate to say it, but remember the days when Diane was here and we'd have resolution nights in some sort of way, we had rules and boundaries.
Yes, there are none anymore. That's why I
Nope.
wouldn't do it.
Now everybody's just dispersed, and they're they're free, and they're craziness all over, and they're joining different friend groups.
Hey,
You don't know anybody anymore.
there's a video that somebody posted in Discord before that I don't know. Most of the stuff that this creator, it's a clip channel. Most of it is bores me. But they put out a clip of Savage like dancing for Rick, and I know it's an old story, but like she's showing her boobs, and don't you bash Molly for that? And here you are doing it. Like how quickly we forget Savage. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. She gained all these subs, so calling Molly out because Molly's this. She was doing the exact fucking same thing. It's ridiculous.
Well, they say she changed, and one thing I did like about what Savage recently did was that Christmas donation thing, where the gifts were all bought and they were taken to someplace. I can't remember who I don't know.
Toys for Tots, I believe.
Yeah, Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
And I have noticed she is calmer, and that's how people come out of the gate here in YouTube. They usually come out like that out of the gate, being crazy and whatnot. So she seems more enduring, more subtle, because I never watched her for 4 years, and I just recently started watching her.
I don't know. And
lots of times she won't even go on her friends' panels just because she doesn't want to disrupt them or whatnot.
I disagree.
How long have we been waiting for the breakup between Mander and Starlight?
I know, really. Like 4 years.
Like 4 years. And to hear it, it was like, what?
See, but the difference is, for the most part, they're not, and this is why I probably think that I find much more enjoyment out of watching them, because they're not calling schools, they're not fucking with anyone's real life, they're just fighting online. The other group, you got Bombshell, Savage's people. One of Savage's people is such a real lifer that it's like, oh my God, I can't with this one. Good. She went after Dolly's real life. She went after like everything, and nobody has a problem with it. Well,
you'll have to tell me, Laura, offline.
It starts with a C. Name starts with a C.
Okay.
And not Voices. I know you guys would think of Voices. No.
Yeah, and how did Voices all of a sudden climb up the ladder where she's on point? Well, I wouldn't consider it a high point, but she's on Queen Bee's.
I don't know.
She has a filthy mouth. I wish she'd let it go sometimes so somebody can have some laughs.
She's just disgusting. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Starlight and them are cool. Like, it's fun to listen to. They have their little spat online. Same thing with Wendy and Randy. Like, for me to actually enjoy listening to their streams for like 3 hours is shocking. But I know that Wendy's not calling Hooker's real life. Wendy's not calling fucking what's her name's real life. Not calling her kid's school. Not fucking, hitting below the belt. They're not criminals with fucking long lists of, felonies or on probation. Like, it's just good old drama. Where the other crew, it's nonstop real life. Now, Bombshell's saying how they're stalking her and blah, blah, blah. Bomb, you're not a victim. But at the same time, that's what they do. Hondo, Jenny, they're fucking, that's what they do. They're real lifers. They don't know how to keep shit online. Flavor, all of them. It's disgusting. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to fucking listen to any of them.
And Flavor's really bad. Really
It's
bad.
just fucking trash. They all are.
I was going to say that.
They really are. They all are. There's not one of them that's not a fucking hypocrite. There's not one of them that's not a fucking phony. There's not one of them that is not a real lifer. It's fucking insane.
And I'm not a Amber fan, but like I said, the same things are calling Amber out. Flavor's done and Bombshell's done, so
Yeah, I don't know anything about Amber.
I know that I was dying laughing the day that she supposedly had an eye stroke. I can tell you that.
I heard about that.
That's not nice.
I was trying. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to make this really clear. My mom was blind in a wheelchair the entire time I was brought up. She had MS. Okay, she died at 42 years old from
Aw.
stroke. So I don't want to hear I'm being unempathetic because I've lived it. All right, I've lived it. Now, apparently she got herself into some trouble, right? And then to get out of it, though, she said she had an eye. I gotta go. I just had an eye stroke.
I heard about that though.
I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm sorry.
think about it though. I should be able to talk shit on my own panel about somebody without, without worrying, oh my God, they're going to call CPS or they're going to call the school. If I was talking shit about one win, nobody's calling CPS on me. If I start going off every day about Savage, Bombshell, Flava, Amber, any of them, CPS will be at my house. Well, my kids are aged out, but some cops will be here. Someone will call kids' school. Like they'll try to fuck up my real life. That's why I don't fuck with any of them.
And that's why I told you about the IQ of these people coming in. Are they all thieves? Are they all, they got these bad rap records or they think this is normal? I mean,
one of the scariest videos I ever made for my own self. I'm going to just be honest here. For my own self. And it took like 3 to 6 days for me to even put it out because I was scared of the repercussions.
Really?
Was Alicia.
Oh, God.
Yep.
That's horrible.
A girl needs a
It is horrible to feel like
walk.
that. You know what I mean? And it wasn't back in the day. This was recently. So, I'm 4 years in.
Are you
So,
that
yeah,
troll channel? That new troll channel?
Which one?
Tragedy Pimp and Drama Hose Exposed.
I don't know who that is.
They put out a video about Alicia. We're trying to figure out who that channel is.
No, it's not me. I can tell you that. I have one channel. It's Whistle Down. I have two. Whistle Down After Dark, which I use when I'm blocked in chats. And that's it. And no, I'm not monetized.
You're blocked.
What you see is what you get.
I hear you.
You're blocked.
Some people just needed a long break, and she's one of them. But she's no different, though. Every single video that I've listened to from her, from even way back, was, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to have the cops at your door. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she threatened actually to go real life on me back when BTS was.
I remember that.
And it's like, you people just don't see it, until it happens. And I get it, it doesn't really affect you until it happens to you and shit like that. But dear God, when someone's screaming it from the rooftops 15,000 times a day,
yep,
run as fast as you can.
I agree. Oh, did they Zinc? They threw her overboard? Oh, no, I haven't watched them. I can't watch another video about Betty, Molly, JLR, or any of them. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, Molly has stood the test of time. I have stood the test of time. Randy, Wendy have stood the test of time. Well, not so much Wendy. She hasn't been around. I mean, she's been around, but not her own panel. Wendy V has stood the test of time. Well, then you don't really do many videos much. But, no, I don't think she's back. I was watching somebody yesterday. I forgot who. And someone asked if she was back, and they said, no, she's not coming back. I was like, okay.
Hey, Lauren, Whistle Down. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to get down and jump into the chat for a bit.
All right. I'm going to get off in a few. I got to fill this something out for
It's
Phoenix.
been fun.
Yeah, it has been, Irish Gal. It was nice talking with you both.
You too, dear.
Honey buns.
You too. Thanks, Laura.
Bye, Irish Gal.
Y'all have a good night.
You leaving too? Damn. Y'all left me. Did you guys see what Lana just had on her live? Justin, who said Chief Fry is arrested by FBI. Why would Chief Fry be arrested? Let me take a look. Hold on. There's nothing online about it. I would think that would be top Google search. Nothing. So I don't know where they got that information from. But there's nothing that I can find. Moscow Police Chief James Fry is considered a quiet, modest man. Justin Dillon was the reason of stabbings. Justin who? Justin from Justice for All? Nah, it wasn't that Justin. Yeah, I'll put it on, but yeah, there's nothing on Google. It's Lana looking for. What's her channel name? I don't even know her channel name. What's her channel? What's her channel? Lana the Scammer? Thank you. You said it's in the beginning? All right. It was on Facebook. Does someone posted on Facebook? Moscow Police Chief. Oh, it's from Justin something. Oh, it's from him. We found the 2 smoking guns we needed to place Fry in Oak Park at the time of the murders. The bloody shoe prints thank you, Kaz, along with the knife that has canine DNA on it sealed the deal. The double homicide case of Tom Johnson and Leslie Jones is now closed, thanks to yours truly working with the FBI and Oak Park PD, as well as Kohlberger's defense team. Get the fuck out of here. Are these people crazy? Yeah, it's Justin something Rodriguez. She has almost 3,000 people in there. Oh, there it is. You said it's right before it comes online or right after?
No, the only way that I'll let anybody on and talk is if they show their face. He has no problem showing his face. He just did a video. So that was the other thing. This person showed their face and when they went on camera and said what they said. Can you hear me? You might have to hit your button. Okay. Are you able to hear me? You might have to hit something on your end. Here, let me read. When you say that you've been working with the FBI in Oak Park, how long? Like, are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm not actually bound by the gag order because of how I get my information through someone that I know that
Okay.
I've personally worked with, and so I'm free to talk as much as I want.
Okay. Were you? I mean, that was a homicide. Well, it was a double murder in what, 2020?
Yeah, May of 2020, I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay. And then and he was Tom was a lawyer for what? Like he did all like the police.
Yeah, he did like state law, federal law. He was on the Chicago Police Board. He was on the disciplinary
That was
commission.
the disciplinary commission. Yeah. So he
Yeah,
like basically what was it? For the cops when he would have to do, he would look at both sides to see if the cops were being funky or whatever. Wasn't that part of it?
Yeah, so the case that he's really famous for is crap, what was it? Laquan McDonald.
Okay.
He did that case. That's what he's really known for.
Okay. And I know you were trying to connect some stuff to make the certain dates match up with Fry being in Chicago.
Yes. So Fry actually applied to the Chicago Police Academy, but they rejected him.
Do you know when
And
that
that was April of 2020, same weekend as Tom and Leslie. But also the position for superintendent of Chicago Police was open, so they were interviewing for that as well.
Did he?
So we think maybe he did. And even better, on top of that, the Oak Park PD were looking for a new chief of police.
So there's a chance that you think he interviewed for a couple different positions.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because
Okay.
he does have properties here all over the state.
Who fucking cares? So big deal. The guy was trying to get a job elsewhere. Why is this news? Help me, guys. Help me.
He does.
Yeah, he's got properties in Sauk Village, Peoria. Where else? I'm not sure. Franklin, Jace, Joel, Doug, Craig.
So what made you put out your video today?
Well, actually, funny enough, I saw your stream last night.
Did you?
Yeah. And I was like, wait, hold up. Let me do it first.
Well, see, I mean, my son has two moms, so I try to be as respectful as I can to anybody in the way that they want to live their life, as long as my philosophy is as long as you're not harming anybody, and you know, who you want to love and support and all that is your right, and just as long as you're not hurting other people.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
And
Does that include stalking other people, Lana?
And I don't think that anybody should be, you know, hate to me is something that is completely taught. You know, you're taught that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about racism. It's really disgusting to see. And that's why I fight so hard for the minorities of, you know, that make up our United States. Because to be in a bunch of different spots in Chicago as well as Cleary.
Yeah, Clear Sea.
Like, I'm just blown away. No, it's not BS. Yes, it is BS. You get what I'm saying? Check this out. Ready? they get clicks. Oh, stop sharing. I literally get woken up this morning with a couple emails, and I'm like, what the what is this? What is this?
Mortensen was attacked by 3 men. These 3 men, plus an additional man, are the killers who were inside the 1122 Keene house on the night of November 13th. Now, I want to name their names, but I probably shouldn't. I've already received threats in the past, and I'm not exactly looking forward to getting more. Due to the extra ridiculous, unconstitutional as hell gag order, Dylan cannot talk and tell her story. But I can. I am working for the defense off the books, and I am not subject to the gag order. Any intel fed to me is through a means of communication that does not break the gag order. That information from my informant gives me legal grounds to speak on this topic and to tell Dylan's story for her. The reason Dylan was attacked is because, yes, Dylan is trans.
I'm going to refrain for a minute, and then I'm going to let this play.
You heard me right. Dylan is trans. I know this to be a fact. This is information that I exclusively know.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I have a middleman, my informant, who is talking to Dylan for me. When I say that I have informants and sources, I'm really not joking about it. They're really legitimate. I'm also being attacked due to being trans, as I have gotten closer and closer to the truth of what all happened in Moscow. I've been getting more and more resistance, pushback, and I have even had, assault and death threats. Which, for those of you who are responsible for those threats, I've already given them to a lawyer. Have fun with that. I'm absolutely the wrong trans guy to screw around with. I always tell you, fuck around and find out. Well, fuck around and find out. I'm not going to back down from this challenge because I'm not afraid of a challenge. Challenges such as going through the entire process of transitioning from female to male, including 20 full years of transition.
Okay. I don't know how much longer I can listen to this nonsense. DM is not transitioning from female to male. This guy is an idiot. This is an attention-seeking hoe, and it doesn't surprise me that Lana found this. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I agree with most of the chat that this guy is full of shit.
That's social, legal, medical, surgical, everything. I have fully transitioned. I am now post-transition, including phalloplasty surgery. I breezed right through it, had all 4 stages done in less than a year and a half. I'm completely done with phalloplasty. So, I'm pretty sure I'm an expert on this topic. Pretty sure it's also not the place of someone who is not trans to be telling this story or talking about this topic. I mean...
Wait, is he saying he used to be female? Because no female, even with hormones, can get that much facial hair. And he's got an Adam's apple. So this is like such nonsense.
That said, shall we get to the meat and potatoes of it? Thanks, harsh reality. I'm stealing that from you. When Dylan was attacked last week, she suffered kidney damage due to blunt force trauma. Her injuries from this attack are more severe than anyone understands due to a specific combination of medications that Dylan has been taking. These specific medications can cause high blood pressure, heart problems, and type 2 diabetes. The type 2 diabetes is why Dylan was put on lisinopril. Lisinopril treats all 3 of these problems at the same time, which is why they did not give her something stronger and faster acting to treat the kidney problems. The medications would have interacted and caused more problems, which nobody wants, right? So.
All right, I am going to have to cut this. I promise you guys I will upload it and do a reaction video to it. But I got to fill this thing out for Phoenix. I only got an hour left to do it, and it's important for NYU. So, I got to cut this now. But I promise you guys I will upload a reaction video to it, because this is like the craziest shit I've ever fucking heard. And I know you guys want a reaction. So, I will get that for you, but I got to do this thing for Phoenix. I love you guys. I didn't expect to be on this long. So, I'll see you all later. I'll see you tomorrow, I promise. Peace. Thank you guys so much for members. We got 22 new members. And my dog